we'll see at UGC will be there. Like a lot less of the international and maybe just like more of the national talent. It's going to be more Midwest oriented, but still it's going to be a stacked event, and that's going to be really
out in Michigan, I believe. We're going to be doing the main Smash 4 stream. I think Gucci Gaming's going to be the secondary.
And then also the side events, Street Fighter 5, which by the way, please sign up for that. I like look at the bracket and I was like, I only see me and some other dude. Like, please come on, man.
Dude, I'll sign up for Street Fighter 5. I know how to do standing 720s with Zangief.
Yo, boy. Keith is trash.
I love terrifying people with command grabs. So we got PandaBair versus Ned, losers quarters.
Losers quarters. So this is definitely interesting to see because PandaBair is on the up and up. He's been getting some shout-outs from some pretty big names recently.
Yeah, ESAM
and MVD have been like, after that invasion and
MVD like loves PandaBair. Whoa, something happened there.
Yeah, and Panda's definitely been putting down the gameplay to back it up because his villager, it's just been getting better and better and better.
There we go.
Every single day. Like, like a villager is good when it can, beat out the Palutena cheese that I try to go for with villager.
Oh yeah, it's like Palutena versus villager, so tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Panda's been on a massive up and up. Like, I think it's just because like he's not able to travel much because he's so young.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where it's once again it's a really great player, but because it's a high school kid, he just doesn't have the opportunity to get out to events that much.
Yeah,
but he's been making it an effort at least at a local level. He's been really heavy at Digital Dive. I know that, and in fact, I think that's a sponsor.
That's a sponsor.
And yeah, he's been putting in the work.
Oh, getting caught with that cross slash.
I try to cross him up with that up air. Those turnips, they do have active hitboxes depending on which one you pull, but I guess he just got an unlucky pull there. And
well, he misspaced it, so he just didn't hit shield at all.
And that's one thing that Panda's also been doing. He's been incorporating those falling up airs and down airs, those turnips, and he uses it as a cross up, and it usually, it's good for shield pressure and also makes Villager land on the other side where he can do a couple of really deceptively quick round options.
Yeah, but he's got a. I can't believe that killed. I was going to say he's got an uphill battle, but
that was a slingshot to the teeth. That hurt.
Dude, that sounds like that would be like the most pain ever.
That's oh my god! My mouth is just
I know, me too.
Jesus. So now Panda's just kind of playing the range game.
Yeah, he's got it against a character like Cloud. You have to kind of zone out.
Yeah, zoning is your best friend when going against Cloud. Somebody who kind of relies on being at a mid to close range.
Oh, that was almost
no, but he's got the momentum stall with the Lloyd rocket.
Yeah, well, it's mostly he shifts his body when it does it. That's what makes it so good. It does stall the momentum, but he also turns around when he does it.
Oh, Ned tried for the out of shield up B, but not getting it.
I don't think it would have killed yet.
I think it might have. If it hit him like right around the taxi platform, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, if it hit up there, it would have killed.
Now here comes the challenge. Because zoning is so important, you have to stay at a distance.
Oh,
there it is.
That's definitely a kill.
And gets the balloon pop at the end.
You gotta get that balloon. All right.
So now Panda's in an interesting spot. So here's the thing. I know Panda has a Pocket Fox.
He does have a Pocket Fox. He doesn't bring it out that much, though.
We might be... Okay, stick on Villager.
Nah, I think he believes in his Villager too much.
I mean, that last match, he was doing a good job at zoning, but when it came to actual approaches and trying to get in and get damage, Ned was just on top of it. And when Ned's on top of it, that means that you can't really force approaches. You got to hang back and have Ned play by your rules, because that's one of the things that a lot of players, they sleep on, is just the mental game.
Yeah, you like I pointed out earlier with Ned, the biggest way to beat him is to kind of make him go on tilt, which isn't the easiest thing when he's playing against like local players, but it's possible, especially with a character like Villager.
Once again, trying to use these really low altitude up and down airs, these turnip pulls, trying to get a cross up on him.
Ned's been on point with these tech options.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job of like deciding where to go at a split second and just got the down air coverage.
Yeah, he intentionally hits that balloon just to delay the hitbox.
Yeah, because hitting those balloons, they extend the hitboxing, right?
Yeah, quite a bit. Like they're like an actual body on the field. They just you hit them, and it's just like, oh, yep, see right there, it happened again.
just doing a really good job of just kind of keeping his composure and just staying dominant.
Panda having a real difficult time getting back to stage. He has really not been on stage for like the last minute straight.
He hasn't. Ned has had full stage control for about the past minute.
But, I mean, PandaBair does have max rage.
Max Rage Villager is nothing to be trifled with.
That's going to go away.
Oh, but it goes away right away. Yeah, Ned now with a very, very comfortable lead, only taking 34%, still on his first stock. Panda just trying to get something started, but now Ned's starting to get around the zoning, and he's starting to deal with the projectiles more and more. And it's going to get harder for Panda to kind of keep caught out.
Oh, boy.
No, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
Yeah,
Villagers don't get spiked and die that way unless they're at like 100.
Or they're playing against a really good character like Wii Fit, right? Yeah, that's...
That was smart. Catching him with the tree as it was coming down.
Heading on that border, I think that might have been it for Ned.
Yeah, that might have killed.
Well, I say it would have been Ned, but he doesn't have stock.
He's trying for the back throw by the ledge. And just throwing out all these projectiles, trying to make his landing safe, but...
And I really like how PandaBair uses the rocket as well as like forward air. Oh, that was a good gim.
That was a good gim, and that's... All right, just one more of those. Villager has the gim capability off stage. It's a very scary down
there. Ned knew that Panda goes for that a lot, so he knew that Ned that's a specific spacing thing.
Oh, he's still living.
Again, next. Oh, accidentally dropping down too far.
I feel like that was kind of intentional because now Panda's in a spot where he needs to get Ned off stage without limit. Because if he does, then it's going to be a fairly easy game for Villager. 161%.
Such a hard. Up tilt gonna take it. Okay. Yep. All right. First time for everything, I guess.
Yep. 2-0, going to Ned. So Panda's gonna end that night there. He's gonna be finishing 7.
Not bad.
Not a bad showing. And that, I mean, once again,
I don't know how many entrants we got today. I wonder if we made 64.
well,